7 Days in Memphis, your first solo CD, and what a beautiful voice you have.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I don't think we were prepared.
Well, and I got to thank the band, Steve Cropper, you know, leads the band, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame guitar, and Shedrick on keyboards, and Jeremy on drums, and James on bass. I screwed up, actually. We did a shortened version of the song, and these guys stayed right with me, so it was great.
You would never know. You said that, and I went, you did?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was good.
Can't tell
No, it was
at all.
all
We were
great.
dancing over there, and she was, you know, getting a little lucky over there.
Yeah.
Anything like that's the record. That's the kind of record it is. You know,
Mark
I figured.
helped himself.
Good. Well, you know, a guy's got to do what a guy's got to do.
This is like, now this right here is like the movie Summer Lovers, but in reverse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I had a dream about this one, but we won't go into this.
Who were some of your influences, you know, your singing influences?
Well, you know, when I was a little kid, I thought Dean Martin was the coolest guy in the world. He'd slide down on that fire pole and make it look so easy. And then as I got older, I think Otis Redding was a huge. You know, when I was a kid, all the different kinds of music would be on the same radio station. You'd hear Otis Redding with the Beatles, with, you know, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and Tony Bennett. You know, so it would be a nice mix.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, though, it wasn't until you were talking to us during the commercial break, I didn't realize you had such a big Broadway career. You know, I didn't realize that's how you started out.
Yeah, I started out singing. I did hair on Broadway in the original company of Grease, and I worked with Pete Townsend. I've been singing all my life, but I did one song on the show,
Right.
and on the OC, I was asked, and Josh, who created the show, you know, asked me to do that, and I said, "You're crazy." I said, "That'd be so embarrassing," and he said, "No," and I said, "If you can come up with a good, you know, circumstance," and he did, and I did, and a couple weeks later, you know, it's the most extraordinary thing that's ever happened in my career, because, you know, I've done a million movies, and you finish a movie, it goes great, people love it, and nothing. And then you start over again.
I know.
Sure.
There's no such thing. I know.
I know.
You know what? That's just the reality. This is the first time in the 200 years I've been doing this that, you know, I did something, and a couple weeks later I got a call from Epic Records. How'd you like to make a record like that kind of music?
Great.
And were you stunned?
I was just, because I
it?
had been wanting, it's what I've been wanting to do my whole life, you know, and I wanted to make a record that would be good for grown-ups and that kids might enjoy, and I was afraid I might run out of ways to embarrass my children, so I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll make a solo record. Because believe me, I am not, the only reason I'm cool in my household at all today is because I was on the show with 50 Cent.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, I may not be 50 Cent, but I am 50.
That's great.
Now, your TV wife is in the music video.
Oh, this is the coolest thing. So they cobbled together a video for Still I Long for Your Kiss, the long version, with all the right words. The Still I Long for Your Kiss, and my wife, who'd produced music videos for a lot of big shots, looked at it and said, "Man, it's beautiful, but you need the girl."
Right.
And you know who it should be? It should be Kelly Rowan, who plays your wife on the show. I said, "My God, you're a genius." So we got Kelly to come in. She agreed to come in, and we shot her and intercut it, and so she's the girl in the video for Still I Long for Your Kiss. It's a little Kirsten and Sandy kind of fantasy time.
Yeah, now what's going on over there in the OC? I can't believe people live like this. I refuse to believe it.
Oh,
what's going on with Sandy?
Well, you know what's going on with Sandy? What's kind of fun this year is that having survived all the bumps and so on last season with the alcoholism of Kirsten and the old girlfriend, that this year you're going to see a little more return to some of the humor and passion we enjoyed in the first season, and also contemplating the fact that we're going to be alone soon because the kids are finishing high school. And
you're going to make everybody move out of the house? Even the kid in the pool house? Is he going to go too?
You know, I guess it really depends, you know, if he gets any good movie offers. I don't know.
Because if he moves out, we'll move in. We love that pool house.
You know, I think there's already a line, a list.
It's the nicest pool
we're
house
not losing
I've ever
anybody.
seen.
The kids are great, and we're having a great time on the show.
Oh, good. Well, we've got a clip. Let's see. You and Kelly Rowan, who plays your television wife, and the star of your music video.
Yes, indeed.
Discuss your decision to sell the family business. Here's a scene from the OC.
You and me in the house to ourselves. I could get used to this.
If I never set foot in an office again.
Well, hopefully you won't have to. I found a buyer for the Newport Group.
Music to my ears.
Well, if the meeting goes well tomorrow, I'm going to sign the papers.
Then sign our Newport Group.
Are you okay with that?
With what?
Walking away from the company that your father built? You spent 15 years there.
And it took me that long to realize I hated it. Oh, Sandy, I'm ready to let it go.
7 days in Memphis. Peter Gallagher's new CD is in stores today. Go out and get your copy. Coming up next, we have How to Enter Secret File